have you with us from Camping World Stadium in Orlando, Florida. Fittingly, we have something that should be a most delectable matchup for anyone who loves a little flavor in the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Florida State Seminoles. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Seminoles head coach before the game. Obviously, they are using conference pride as a rallying point here today. There's a ton of motivation in this game between the ACC and Big 12 opponents. They both want to prove they are the next power conference, but that all starts on the field today. Coach said, we have got to go out and set the tone. I want physicality at the line of scrimmage. Show them who the big league really is. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Seminoles offense will have first crack at this one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. The handoff. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
3rd and 6 yards to go. To the air, it's Daniels. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. The Tigers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Ahmad Hardy, and we'll see 2 guys who can flat pick up yardage on the ground in this one.
This game is going to come down to who can run the ball and who can stop the run. We can talk a lot about these being the 2 best running backs or 2 of the best in the entire country, but David, these run defenses, man, are no joke.
Dude, you are speaking my language. Like, you got me so excited, man. The QB over here talking about run fits and great defense. That's exactly what you're going to see on both sides. The physicality. They don't give up big plays. Which one of these running backs can stay patient, stay in the moment, realize not every play is going to be a big play? Who shines today?
They'll run him again. Showing off the arms. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's a...
Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. The give to Hardy. Nice move there. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulled and fired complete. Gets away from one, finds room. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A designed run for the quarterback. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
It's a curious play call offensively to try to throw after that great gain on the ground the snap before. If you're winning in the trenches up front, keep it going. Let the big fellas go to work. I don't like the idea of throwing the ball there.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field.
Nice catch there. I'll tell you, the Seminole passing attack has come a long way over the years. When I was playing against them back in the day, they were in the I formation every single play. Maybe it was play action, maybe it was a shot play at the perimeter of the field. Now, they've got guys running all different kinds of routes, playing at different tempos, lining the ball over the field. This dude is a guy you just have to know where he is every single snap.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They bring him down. The option 1-2 perfection, and it will move the chains. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. On the move. Breaks into the open. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punt last drive.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Selling the fake. Rolls right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Simmons. On target.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Good timing on the quick out. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Here's a give to Hardy. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy is option 1, 2, and 3. And you saw him a year ago, man. Not only does he have that home run speed to make big plays, but he also runs that stretch play so nice and breaks tackles and uses his physicality. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like that in the backfield.
Yeah, and you mentioned the breaking tackles. That was really the thing. His contact balance and his ability to somehow stay on his feet on those outside zone plays were huge for Missouri's offense a year ago, and they're going to be looking to do that again. You better pack a lunch on defense every single time you're playing this guy. No question, we're expecting big things from him this season. Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Out wide right, it's Thomas. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Drops back on 1st down. Left side, it's Riles. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. Got the back over the middle. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, setting up fourth.
Right side, it's Robinson. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. As we check in with Holly.
Reporting from the Missouri sideline, we are seeing history here today. The running back has continued to run strong today, and now he is the program's single-season leader. The sideline immediately...
Speeding down the left side. He's at the top. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
So the offense more than happy with... Play will decline the penalty.
Number 19 sets a kickoff.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. RPO complete to open the drive. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The Noles in a good spot here with second and short. Oh, maybe a double pass. They're all over him. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. It'll be third and short from their own 33. Out wide right, it's Lopez. Oh, what a move to get room. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Open space at the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Finds his man. It's Lee.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here's Simmons to throw. Look out! And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots, and they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. FSU calling its second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. Hunt is in the air. On the return. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the second quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well. Maybe keep that up here on this drive, David.
Definitely, and they got the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard to stop it. It takes over, and sometimes it leads to enormous swings.
Left side is Wiles. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They're down to the 20, first and 10. Drops back, it's Daniels. Flip it out to the back on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Making the adjustment. Second down to the air. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Under pressure. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Got the first down. After that big game, maybe no longer content to just run the ball and go to the locker room. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing Simmons. He's got it inside the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Moving the pocket, it's Daniels. Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Pop-Tart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware. Through 2 quarters today, we've seen these 2 passing attacks just pick apart these defenses. Short throws, intermediate throws, even a few deep completions. An aerial exhibition so far. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Pop-Tart Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We are just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. On first down, it's Hardy again. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Hardy. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Simmons. Looking left. Got a man. It's Lee. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Sets his feet, it's Daniels. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. RPO complete. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right side, it's Riles. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll set up to throw. Pack's got it on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run.
Touchdown, Florida State! Great job by the back on the option.
The running back is going to get the long touchdown run of the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The option, he'll keep it. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. Right back to Hardy. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Here's Simmons to throw. He's got his man across the middle. Bring him down.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
Keeps it himself. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's a give to Hardy. And he's brought down after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Austin Simmons, the play fake. The quick game. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. one more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. Throwing Simmons. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Made it look like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They just got a huge break, and now they need to put this ball into the end zone. A field goal. Caught, and he's got room. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Noles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Calls his own number. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Out wide right, it's Lopez. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. You kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. Simmons rushes on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards, you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Oh, pressure's coming.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up the safety.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Might as well run him again. There he goes. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Seminoles are threatening in the red zone. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. The give. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Keeps it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. On the move. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Yeah, I like getting field goals and putting points on the board, but not when it's 4th and short, man. I'm going to trust my unit. He trusts his guys, and they come through for him. They're trying to get 6 on this possession and now set up with 1st and goal.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
2nd and goal coming up. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, no! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Here's Simmons to throw. Out wide left, it's Hardy. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. They'll give it to Hardy. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Throwing Simmons. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Defensive holding, an automatic first down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Had to force that one.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Defense gets the timeout call, 20 seconds left on the clock. Drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And he got it! And they take the lead inside a minute to play.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple of seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's got him in the flat. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's changing the play. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. So, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions, probably maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. working the ground game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Left side is Robinson. Turning it on! Touchdown Seminoles! They jump on top here in OT.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Here's Simmons to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Lee. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. It's Hardy. Makes his man miss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw at Simmons. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
That one just came off his hand badly.
His defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
They are up against it, a 3rd and long, needing a touchdown here in overtime. Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. They're all over it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, right. If you know Rich Davis, that is not happening. But we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck. And bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Rich Davis. We'll see you next season.